Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I am Mike, and we have a shitload of horror movie news to talk about today, some of which we did discuss last night on the stream. So if you were there, you know what a good time it was. And if you weren't there, it's probably because you're not subscribed and you don't have the notifications clicked. But that video is still up where Jay and I go through all this and so much more. But here's a little streamlined version of all that stuff, plus some of the new stuff that's come out today. We'll start with Halloween Ends. So this is the newest, absolute newest thing that has come out today. And Fangoria, as we talked about last night in the stream, said that they would be releasing their cover art for their new September issue today. And we predicted correctly that it would be Halloween Ends on the cover. And as we see here, it is Halloween Ends on the cover. Fangoria number 17. You've got Laurie Strode, her first time ever gracing the cover of Fangoria. You get a really good look here at Michael Myers' Halloween Ends mask. And this is the true nature to me of what Christopher Nelson has done with the mask. You heard rumors, misleading, flat-out lies that the mask had stitches in it, all this crazy shit like that. That has since been debunked. But this is the clearest look, I think, for me, of the mask. And it is definitely a little more grody. We were thinking maybe it would have some of Karen's blood on it. I don't see any of that there necessarily, but it definitely looks a little bit more melty. It looks like it's finally starting to cave under the pressure of Michael Myers being put through the fucking meat grinder. A little shredded up on the edges of the bottom there. But overall, it looks fucking dope as shit, and Christopher Nelson has once again just knocked it out of the park. We are so lucky to have him making these masks and doing the special effects for these movies. But the night she came home will feature, and it says that Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be interviewing both Nick Castle and James Jude Courtney, so that should be fun. There's some Joe Bob Briggs stuff and talking about Halloween 3 with Darcy. That should be fun. They're talking to the newest Hellraiser. But as we mentioned last night in the stream, September is going to be awesome because it's going to bring probably not just Fangoria, but other magazines doing features on Halloween Ends. So look forward for a bunch of news there that really makes me want to take vanilla ice cream and rub it all over my nipples. But speaking of Hellraiser, going back to Halloween Ends in a moment, if you didn't see yesterday, they did release the trailer. Not a trailer, but a teaser. It's literally just them going over the words, but you get your first look at Jamie Clayton as the new Pinhead in the background behind the letters. To me, I think it's dope because women fucking scare me. And as we all know, that's partly how it was written in the original book. So, but I think that, you know, you always love Doug Bradley, you always love Pinhead, but I'm excited that we're still getting a Pinhead. I think it could be scary. I mean, I think it could legit be fucking scary. So I like everything I'm hearing about it, everybody who's involved with it, and I love the date that we've got for it, which is Hellraiser, October the 7th on Hulu. Halloween fucking crazy month just got a little bit more spicy in the nuggets. Another movie that got its release date this week, finally, some great fucking news. Evil Dead Rise not only has a release date of April the 21st, 2023, a little bit during the less busy horror months, but it's going to theaters. It's going to be a wide release in theaters. Now, this has been a wild ride. You heard this movie was happening. You almost heard nothing about it. Director Lee Cronin, whose original movie I just watched, you should absolutely check it out. I was very impressed with this movie, and I see exactly what Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell saw in this director when you watch this movie. It's not a perfect movie, but when you see the visuals, when you see the way the director handles it, this guy is perfect for an Evil Dead movie, and I cannot wait to see what Lee Cronin's done with this. But no, it's going to be in theaters, and it was scary because they announce it, you don't hear anything, you worry it's going to get canceled like Halloween Returns or like some of the Nick Antosca Friday the 13th script. The next thing you hear, it's made, it's done, don't get a release date, don't get a trailer. Next thing you hear, Bruce Campbell says it's testing so well that they're thinking about putting it in theaters. And then HBO Max happened, and then we got really worried that it was going to get canceled for a tax write-off or some crazy bullshit. But now we have it official in theaters. It's so good they're putting it exclusive in theaters, even though it was supposed to go straight to HBO Max. And if you don't know, Evil Dead Rise is basically Evil Dead in a skyscraper. Whole new cast, whole new everything. The only tie-in is the Necronomicon, and it bringing the best out of this stuff, which, as we talked about in the live stream last night, is a fantastic way to carry on the Evil Dead franchise. You don't have the holdups that Halloween does with Jamie Lee Curtis, with Laurie Strode, with Michael Myers. You don't have not just Halloween, but all these other franchises. It's perfect for Evil Dead to be able to tell a new story every time just based on, hey, the book showed up here and now bad shit's gonna happen. They could do the same thing that they did with Prey, as in any time and space, any place in time, I can't fucking talk, any place in time that the book was, you could make an Evil Dead movie. The possibilities are endless! Scramby eggs, salt peanuts, salt peanuts. You know what movie that's from? Comment down below. And more great news keeps coming to kick us in the nuts. Sean Cunningham, creator of Friday the 13th, and at least 50% of the reason that we haven't fucking seen a Friday the 13th movie in a few years because they're busy kicking each other in the cock in court, has a Cameo account, and underneath it, he posted this good news. Now, here's the thing. Someone brought this up in the stream last night. We didn't know anything about it. It's not being reported anywhere, but some eagle-eyed person saw this on his Cameo account. Here's what we don't know. This could have been there all along. This could be really old. This could be something he just changed it to. In his bio on Cameo, it says Sean S. Cunningham directed and produced the seminal horror film Friday the 13th. I don't know what the word seminal means. Creating the iconic villain Jason Voorhees. The movie has spawned 12 installments with a 13th scheduled for next year. This would tie into the Boo Crew on Bloody Disgusting talking to that producer recently who was producing it and said, yeah, you're going to hear news soon. I can't say anything else, but they're getting it wrapped up. You're going to hear something soon on the Friday the 13th front, which we talked about in that video. This is the next step in positive Friday the 13th news, which don't judge us. We'll take what we can get. We're like little worms on big fucking hooks, man. And we're just wanting some Friday the 13th. So this is more good news in that front. If this was recently changed, I wish we knew. If this was recently changed, you can go, oh shit, they are confident. They are like wedding crashers in a mediation room. Sean Cunningham, Victor Miller, Vince Vaughn between them. And, you know, they're working shit out. They're getting together. Because the only way that they can really make this work, in my opinion, is if they do work together or if they both completely sell their rights to it. Because one owns the rights to Jason, but not Friday the 13th. And one owns the U.S. rights, but not the international rights. So to make it really what it needs to be, they got to figure their shit out. And it sounds like it may be happening, you know? We should make them play gay chicken together. And the winner gets 50% and the other one gets 49%. Are we done? Did I not just solve the fucking Friday the 13th problem? I'd play gay chicken for the rights to Friday the 13th. I mean, wouldn't you? You want to just for fun? I don't want to brag, but I'm really good at it. On other awesome news, this is again something we talked about last night during the stream. Killer Klowns from Outer Space, the video game is coming, and it looks fucking amazing. Again, check out the stream because we did a full trailer reaction to it and everything. But the graphics on this look amazing. The game looks amazing. It's going to be like a Friday the 13th style game where you can play as one of 3 clowns or one of 7 people trying to survive the clowns. But if you just look at the pictures and the stills and the trailer from this, it's goddamn genius, man. And it looks beautiful, and the classic music is in there and everything. And it's going to be in 2023 for both consoles and PC, and you can sign up for the beta now. The Nun 2 got a release date. I am not a fan of The Nun. I think Valak, that fucking face, is one of the scariest goddamn things you could ever imagine in your entire life. And I think they had something amazing and they fluffed it up and they just made it kind of a jump scares in the night with the fog rolling in. It could have been just goddamn shit your pants fucking scary. And to me, it was just a weak ass movie. I did not enjoy The Nun. I thought it was semi-terrible. But hey, they're getting the person who directed both The Curse of La Llorona and The Conjuring 3. So it's going to be just like the other Conjuring movies. It's going to have that same vibe to it. Tessa Farmiga, we believe, is going to be back because it takes place 4 years later, set in France, and it features Sister Irene, the same character. It says, France, 1956, a priest is murdered and evil is spreading. The sequel to the worldwide smash hit The Nun follows Sister Irene as she once again comes face to face with the demonic force Valak, the demon nun. I'm always excited for new horror movies, and I'll give it a chance, and maybe it's scary, but I've just not been a fan of the Conjuring version spin-offs. It's just like, ooh, jump scare. No one's ever actually in danger, except for some maybe subplot characters, but we're not really gonna scare you, okay? Because it's like, I don't know, it's like Disney horror to me anymore. I just don't get it. I don't think they go far enough with it. I want to see some fucked up shit. And that, my friend, lands us back into Halloween Ends once again. This story came out yesterday as well. Fandango released this new picture of Michael Myers with this wallpaper in the background. Lovely wallpaper, absolute lovely wallpaper. Just looking, that the lighting on that is goddamn gorgeous, right on the staircase. And then there's this other picture you'll see of Laurie, who clearly is taking a painful shit. But you got to think that these two scenes are probably taking place together at the same time. Although I have heard from somebody that in the screening that they saw, The shot of Laurie screaming in the trailer was not in the movie. Now, that's just allegedly, that's just something I heard. And again, as we talked about in our last Halloween Ends update, there's a possibility they're showing us two different versions, one on Peacock and one in theaters. So maybe that's what's going on there. But I've had someone tell me who's seen the movie that the shot of her screaming right there and in the trailer is not actually in the movie, at least the version they saw. So that's interesting. But if you put these two images together, it definitely looks like Michael's at the top of the stairs. She's at the bottom of the stairs, which means Michael threw her ass down the fucking stairs. So either way, what a beautiful shot. Man, that collar is just goddamn creased to perfection. Whoever's doing the ironing on set, hey, maybe it's fucking Iron Lady. But that's awesome. And just expect so much more of this to come out over the next month. It's going to be fantastic. It's been a great goddamn month, you guys. And then speaking of, you know what else is awesome about this month? Halloween decorations, you motherfucker! I went to Spirit Halloween myself and saw some fucking crazy new shit, some wild stuff, some masks. Posted on my Instagram, Twitter, where else. Make sure you guys follow us there. And on TikTok. We have extra videos on TikTok that you don't get here. And it's not just me dancing with a G-string shoved up my ass, all right? There is that video, and I was eating pizza rolls while I was doing it and listened to Wild Horses, or Goodbye Horses, you know? That's not the, you know what I mean. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Speaking of fucking, Halloween decorations are out, and this guy Danny York posted this of the Halloween 2 Michael Myers get-ups. These look to me like the ones that you see at Lowe's. I'm guessing this comes from Lowe's, the way that, just the way it looks. It says that these are on eBay as well, but in the little, what do you call it, the musical pathways, look at how angry Michael's face is. He looks like a child who's just like just found out that they were out of mac and cheese. It's just such an angry little face that he has on there, but still some cool ass stuff. Doesn't look to me anything like the actual Halloween 2 mask, but whatever. It's hilarious. That face to me is, it's like, what do you mean you don't have nuggets? And then all that cool shit. But yeah, we'll always talk about that stuff when we find it. I will probably buy some of that shit as well. That, my friends, is the horror update of the day. And again, please check out the live stream from last night to hear Jay's opinion on this stuff and to see us just be disgusting assholes, as we usually are, for a few hours and answer your all's questions. Love your all's fucking faces. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye! What are you going to do on October 31st?
What are you going to do on October 31st?
Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. He's a big old piece of shit. Wants to stab your sister's tits cause he's a white-faced fucker. Loomis can't recover. Dr. Challenge drunk again, sleeping with your sister's friends.
Do you want to know about the darkness?
I said, God damn.
God damn you, faggot!
I said, God damn.
A lot of people don't know the darkness that goes inside their hearts.
I said, God